Hey all, it's Jane from Janie Bones Junk Journals. I'm just coming in to do a kind of a short video tonight in my journal, and soon I will be doing a flip through. I think I said that last time too, a flip through of the journal, a couple of journals that I've got that I will be putting on Ko-fi for sale. So if you are interested, I'll link that underneath there when I do those videos. But I just wanted to show you, I did go back and fix my day numbers here on this. I got them mixed up, and that's what I do for not, that's what I get for not having a calendar in front of me. But anyway, I fixed the dates and got them all taken care of, and made a little boo-boo around that, but it'll be fine because this is just mine. It's not for anybody else. So anyway, so today I had a coaching session. Oh dear, what I had on my desk up in here. Let me find it. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But anyway, let me get it over here. Cut one out, but I don't see it. So I'll just cut another one because I have plenty of them. So of course I work Monday through Friday at the Head Start, Early Head Start. And so part of my job, as I said before, is coaching. And so I did have a coaching session today after an observation that I did the other day. And we discussed things that I observed and things that I observed afterwards on the camera. So I'm just going to put this down because I have to work. I hope y'all have had a good day. I appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. Believe it or not, I already have 20 subscribers, which is amazing to me because, you know, I never expected to get 2. So it's all great from that standpoint. So I appreciate it very much. And as I am finding out that this community is a very supporting, a very caring community, and that is just really important to us as crafting junk journalers, and I think that's great. So we're just hanging in there and doing what we do. And so I'm going to put the camera up here because I did do observations on the camera this morning for this teacher. The whole point in coaching is hoping that you know, we can have our teachers to be successful and to kind of point out things that they may not totally understand yet, or that they may need just little pointers on and information on how to make things flow better in the classroom, and those kinds of things. So there's just so much with child care, and it is so regulated. And I say child care, which I mean Head Start, Early Head Start. There's a difference between plain child care and Head Start and Early Head Start because it's federally funded, and there are 2 sets of, we go by the Head Start standards, and we also go by the North Carolina licensing regulation laws, and so it's kind of a double whammy. So, and there's lots and lots and lots of documentation in Head Start as well. So I did that, and I'm going to put this down because I had to do lots of documentation. It took me all afternoon to do the documentation for the coaching session, and it can get a little lengthy just depending on. Coaching sessions usually last about an hour, and there's just a lot of good discussions going on and those kinds of things. So and I enjoy doing it because I want to help people. And so there's all that, because you know, I have to take notes and I have to make sure I've gotten everything covered and all of that kind of thing. And today was my late day. Once a month I have to stay late, not more than once a month, a couple of times a month. All of the admin staff take turns staying late because we don't want teachers left with children or siblings and that sort of thing if a parent should happen to be late, because we have to call the parent, there's paperwork that has to be done, and sometimes it's hard for the teachers to do that because it's just hard to talk to a parent sometimes, because sometimes parents are not the most, what's the word I want to say? Sometimes they get angry, sometimes they don't. And so there's always, we have to fill out late paper information, and sometimes they have to pay extra and things like that. So, it's just hard for teachers to do. So there's always two admin people staying late to make sure that we get those things covered. So that's that. So I didn't get home till about 6:30ish this evening. So, and I'm going to put, that was my late day. Got that there. And I got the mail today, and I did a pocket swap with a person. And I want to say it may have been through Jen at NC Sassy Southern Girl. I always get her name mixed up, but anyway, it's Jen at Southern Sassy NC Girl. Anyway, it was either that or it's one that I did on Facebook. But anyway, so we decided we would be pen pals, and she is from Iowa, and her name is Tammy. And so I got a postcard from her today, so I was really excited. So I'm going to make a pocket to put that in, so I'll keep that in there. I have her other postcard I got, and so I'm going to as well put that one in too, just so long as I have it in a place to keep it. So I made I forgot what we called these, masterboard, or it's just where I put papers together and backed them with a piece of cardstock. So I'm just going to cut this, and I'm going to make a pocket out of it so that I can put that card in. Oh, I hope I did it. Yeah, make sure I did it. And I'm just going to grab a hole or a circle punch. I'm going to put a little divot in there so we can see that. It'll be easy to get in and out. Okay, and then I'm going to ink this. I already inked all the papers, but I'm going to ink this just a little bit more because I did that. I'm going to get it down. And I'm going to have to fill my blue bottle back up soon. This is the Tombow Mono Aqua Glue. I like it quite a lot. I've never had any issues with it, so, and I like it because I got a bigger bottle I can just fill this one back up with, so it works well. And so I'm going to put this right here, and I'm going to slide that right in there and do that. So we've got that taken care of. Oh, and of course, what did I do with my little paper? Here we go. Had to feed the little kitty cats, so I have to stick them down here because they're like my babies, but they're not my babies, so to speak, but they're the fur babies. And they're all so needy in their own little ways. But I like them. So I'm going to put that down right there. And do that. And I want to do a little bit of something. I dyed some coffee filters, and I made a couple of flowers out of them, but kind of too big to put in a journal. But I thought maybe I could glue a little bit of this down just to give it some color, and I think it matches some of the colors of the pictures that I have in here. And I'll just flip the page over. If you look, there's some purple, there's this gold color. This is called marigold. This was the aquamarine, and this one was the violet. So I thought maybe I could do something over here with this. I'm not quite sure what. Maybe I'll just ruffle it a little bit and do that, because I think that would be cool. And it's going to ruffle funky because it's curved because I trimmed it off. So, but that's okay. We'll just make it work and make it fun. So I start there, put you down, and come up here, and throw that glue down, and just go up here and ruffle it up. I think this turned out pretty dye, and I got this from Messy Melissa, because she dyes her journal pages, and she uses Rit dye, and so I thought it would be neat, and I just tried it, and I loved how these coffee filters turned out. So I thought that was very cute, and I did dye. The first time I dyed, I used, what was that? I used just regular food coloring, and I used the cake kind that the colors are more vibrant, and they did dye well, but I laid them out on my little box bushes outside that day and let them dry, and when I did that, the sun got them, and it actually faded the color out. So if I do those again with the food coloring like that, then I will not lay them out in the sun. But the coffee filters, they didn't take as long to dye, and it didn't take them as long to dry either, and they separated real easy, so I was pleased with that. So that's cute. It kind of gives it a little bit of color in there. Let's whip this one up over here. I hope y'all have had a good day today. It was being very pretty here in North Carolina. It was a bit warm, not as warm as some other places I've been hearing, but it was warm. We had a bit of thunderstorms this afternoon. Of course, when it gets hot here in the mountains, we're going to have some of that lovely humidity hit in, and we're going to have an afternoon shower or two. So it rained on the way home from work today. And a little bit after it come a nice thunderstorm after I got home, and so that was pretty cool. The thunder, the cats got up under the cover. The cats get under the covers in my bed when they don't like it. I've got one when I run my vacuum cleaner, because I did run my vacuum cleaner, and I mopped the kitchen floor and the bathroom floor. He runs and gets up under my covers on my bed because he is a scaredy cat. He's rotten. Well, they're all rotten. But anyway, let's see here. I might need me a little vacuum cleaner. Oh, let's see if I had an extra one. Let's see up here in my little envelope where these things are. Oh, I don't have a picture of a mop. I'm gonna have to get me one. But that's okay. We all have to do those lovely house chores that we don't care that much about. And I don't even think I've got another vacuum cleaner in here. I don't know, maybe I can just draw one, a little bit of one. Ha. Let's see how that goes. Alright, got me a marker over here. Make room here. I'm going to put it right here. So let's see. Alright, mine's upright. And it's got a handle up here. I can't draw what's it, and it comes down. And then it has the bottom part. Then it has a wheel. Ha! Don't look like a vacuum cleaner to me, but it'll do. It will do. I'll print out the vacuum cleaner, and it's got a light up here in the front. It's got wheels down here. And it's got the hose that comes down in the back right there, and I can take the handle out and whatever, and I can just the container that holds the dirt, you can undo it, and it's kind of like easier to fool with when you're running it up underneath something. So there we go. Ha ha. Great artiste right here now. You can see vacuum. Vacuuming. Ding, ding, ding. Alright, that's close enough. It ain't perfect, but it don't have to be. And I did mop, and I don't know. Let's see if I can draw them up. Look, I doubt it, but we can. So we've got a bucket here. And it's got a handle that comes up over it. Looks like an Easter basket. Ha ha! Alright, let's draw with the mop down here. That's a witch's broom. Oh, instead of a mop. No, it's a mop. Alright, mopping. I'm just doing this because it's just fun to do. So, anyway. Oh, look, I put a S, mopping. So, anyway. So this is my spread for tonight, and it's not much, and it's just pieced together, but it's okay. It's what makes it special to me. Um, so I think it's just really good. I appreciate you watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you the next time, and have a great rest of your night. Bye.